doing a lot of videos with the Boss BD2, and I'm going to show you some settings that you can use on the Boss BD2 that are going to be, sort of maybe not what a lot of people do with it, and just sort of what I think this pedal does the best. All right, so this is the Boss BD2, right? So mine's like kind of dusty. I've owned it for a zillion years, but you can see. So if you look at this right here, this is where I think this pedal kind of shines. Now you can do some other things with it, but like the way that I have, so if you've watched my most recent videos, I have a couple that I just released today. They're shorts. If you watched my 2 shorts, this is the settings from the 2 shorts that I did. So you can see the gain is really low, you know what I mean? It's not even at 12 o'clock. I got the level up, and I have the tone knob way down. And I have it set like that because I'm trying to match the natural character of the amplifier and what that amp sounds like, right? So I've been playing through this Avery 18 watt Marshall. I did a video about that too, that I really like the way it sounds. But I think the thing that I see with a lot of people with these gain pedals, and like the BD2 in specific, is they run it with like the gain up too high. And I think that this pedal, although some of those sounds are pretty cool, they're not very natural sounding, in my opinion. They don't sound like, oftentimes what I'm trying to get when I'm running a pedal like this is I want this tone of a cranked up, amplifier. That's what I'm trying to get with this. I just want it to sound hairy, like I got the amp turned up really loud, but be able to do it at low volumes. And so settings like this are kind of where you're going to get that. Now, I play a Strat also, so that probably has a lot to do with why I have to roll the tone way off. You know what I mean? I'm rolling the tone off because my Strat is bright, you know what I mean? And it wants to be bright all the time and wants to have a lot of treble. So if you own one of these pedals, or you've been thinking about getting one, you can get a lot of really usable tones with this thing, with the gain down, the level cranked up a little bit, and the tone knob maybe lower than you would think. I think a lot of people set stuff all at 12 o'clock